Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm KJ. Today we're just going to be reviewing a tea. Basic review, but a little bit of a special circumstance. So, the tea of the day is Violet Buttercream. It's a limited edition black tea from Fava Tea. If you guys don't know, Fava Tea is local to me, so there's 3 locations in Wisconsin. 2 of them I regularly frequent, the Brookfield and the Greenfield store. And then they have another one in Appleton. So recently, I think their communications or media director reached out to me. I was like, hey, we got these new blends coming out, and we love your reviews. Do you want to review them? And I was like, yeah. So I was really happy to do that. So thanks, Nat, for reaching out. And thanks to the owners who I've talked to them like at the bottom, like in the comments on some of my videos, which was really great and really fun. Okay, so let's move forward. Okay, so here we go. Violet Buttercream. It's got the really nice limited edition label. It's like a picture of the tea, a little bit of a description, the ingredients, how to brew it. So the ingredients include black tea, apples, almonds, blue mallow blossoms, freeze-dried yogurt granules, and flavoring. It contains milk and nuts. Okay, so the flavor profile of this is floral and sweet. And the instructions were to steep it at 212 for 4 minutes. I steeped it at 200 for 3.5. I don't know, black teas just make me nervous. So when I first smelled this tea, like it smells like that cupcake. And like I feel like, like, how do you know what that cupcake smells like? I don't, but that's what I imagine that cupcake smells like. Sometimes when I'm watching Danny's channel, she says, like, we need smell-o-vision, and we do. Like, if I could sniff that cupcake and eat it, this is what this tea smells like. So it kind of smells like, it smells sweet, but it also smells really refreshing. Like, I can't describe it. I feel like I want to have this iced, because I feel like it would really like quench my thirst in a creamy kind of way. It almost smells buttery, but not like oily. And I can definitely like pull out that almond smell. So I don't know if it's the almond pieces or if there's some sort of like almond extract. It's like bordering real and artificial, but it still smells like enticing. So I was like pretty excited. Like, I know that's a weird description, but I don't know, I was kind of excited because it was like so weird. Okay, so let's go for it. So I got it here. It's been in this cup for about 6 minutes. So it's probably only 160 degrees now. And like the smell of it, so I brewed it with 2 perfect spoons because I plan to add milk because I have to have it as a latte. The smell of it is like you smell the black tea first. Then you smell the sweetness. And then the almond is there, but it doesn't smell artificial, which is comforting. Oh. Guys, I don't really drink tea plain, rarely, but I think I could finish this. So like I said, I brewed it with 2 perfect spoons. I would have done it with more water if I knew I was going to drink it straight. It's a little astringent right now because it's kind of strong, like it's brewed strong. But it's good. I brought up some coconut sugar in case I wanted to sweeten it, but I don't think I do. So what I will do instead is add some milk. But before that, let me just give you guys like a final note while it's plain. So I like this because even though it's a flavored black tea, it's still a black tea. Like black tea is the first ingredient, and all the sweetness from the apples and the almonds and the freeze-dried yogurt granules, they don't overtake that. So I don't forget that I'm sipping on tea. Like it doesn't feel syrupy. Not that I thought it would. But it does kind of have like a really sweet smell. But it doesn't come off like that. So, oops. I've accidentally drank down here. I've got some warm vanilla almond milk. I'm just gonna pour a little bit of that in there, about here. It's nice with the milk, but I can almost do without it. And I think that's only true because if I'm gonna add milk, like I need it to be a little bit more sweeter. Because then I feel like the cream is disappointing. So I would be inclined to add sweetener if I'm gonna make it a latte, but it's kind of good on its own. And it's good at this temperature. So like I don't think I would be able to like pull out all the flavor if it was piping hot. I know there are some people who can just drink hot cups of tea and coffee, but I really cannot. Okay, so final thoughts. So the tea is described as floral and sweet, but I taste the sweet and I don't know if I'm just okay with this floral, but it doesn't taste floral to me, because when people say floral, like I think, relatively off-putting. But this is not. I think if you like florals that aren't like jasmine or rose, this is your jam. I think if you are okay with the taste of almond, this is your jam. And I think if you just like a strong black tea with like a flavor that we don't really have that often, I actually really appreciate this for that. This doesn't taste like any other tea I have. Nope. Nope. I like it. I recommend. And I would throw a little bit of sweetener in there and like make it an extravagant latte. But like also if I was kind of in a hurry or just wanted something that I felt was like strong and like a hearty black cup of tea with like a little bit of flavor, again, like not a flavor that we normally see, like cinnamon or I don't know, chocolate. This is that tea. And it's kind of springy. I think I was supposed to get that all along. It just dawned on me. So anyway, thanks for following along on my lengthy, review of this tea blend. Again, thanks Fava for sending this over to me. And then there is another one that will be going up soon, so look out for that one. Anywho, bye! So after filming that review, I tried to look a little bit more into blue mallow blossoms. So like we see them in a lot of teas, but I don't have the ability to discern them for taste because I don't know what they taste like alone. So if anybody knows, like, is that what makes this tea floral? And is that why it's such a subtle floral tone? Because it doesn't taste like flowers. You know what I mean? Like the tea doesn't taste like rose. It doesn't taste like jasmine. It doesn't taste like an imitation of something else. But I'm just wondering, because out of the 5.5, half being flavoring ingredients in this tea, blue mallow flowers are 4th, or blue mallow blossoms. And like they made a point to like really put this like in the imaging, like that's what the cupcake sprinkle is, that's what the flowers are. So I don't know, now I'm feeling like I need to know more. Okay.